Today on the channel, we take a little trip to Wrestlemania 6 to the Toronto Sky Dome for the Macho King, Randy Savage, Wrestlemania 2023 Elite.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WrestleMania 2023 Elite unboxing and review. And today, we've got the Macho King, Randy Savage, in all of his WrestleMania 6 glory. But remember, for all your WWE and AEW wrestling figures, including the Macho King, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal all day long. So today we got the Macho King from WrestleMania 6, as I said. Of course, he faced Dusty Rhodes in that matchup. We all remember that, I think. We all remember the main event for sure. We always will remember that main event. But Macho King here again at the table, and we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's take a little peek at what the Macho King is up to. And there he is, the old Macho King, looking good in the package. Of course, it is part of the Mean Gene Okerlund Build-A-Figure wave. We got to build old Mean Gene out. We got to build him. Got the WWE logo, Elite logo. WrestleMania going to Hollywood in 2023. You got Macho looking good down there, and you got his name at the bottom. True Effects, Mattel Elite, Macho King, all that usual stuff. Certified authentic, of course. And there you got him, old Madness himself, looking good with the crown. And on the back, we got the cross-sell. We'll be unboxing all these guys on the channel, so make sure you do subscribe to the channel. At the very end, we will build Mean Gene, and we'll rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite, so stay tuned for that. Tail of the tape, the blurb, the glamour shot, it's all there. Let's see what it says about the old Macho King, Randy Savage. From Sarasota, Florida, absolutely stunningly beautiful this time of year. Height 6'2", weight 237 pounds. Of course, the finisher, the flying elbow drop. We all know that one. Career highlights: WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Macho King and his queen, Sensational Sherry, battled Dusty Rhodes and Sapphire. Oh, sweet, sweet Sapphire. In a mixed tag team match at WrestleMania 6. Now, what do we got to do to get a Sapphire figure? Let's make that happen. I'm all in on a Sapphire. Give me a Sapphire Build-A-Figure. I don't care what it takes. We need Sapphire. Powertown, signed Sapphire. Let's get her figure made. Without further ado, let's get down to it. Let's unbox the old Macho King, see what he's up to. There's that new background for the Mania Elite set. I like that a whole lot. Off to the races. See you later. A little spin on it. And we get the old Macho King. There he is in the plastic prison. We get Mean Gene's floating head in there. That's all we get for Build-A-Figure parts. Like I said, we'll build him at the end of the week. We'll pop these out. There's one hand. Maybe, geez, these are tough. These are really in there hard, these hands. Oh my gosh, I've seen that a lot more with Elites lately, that they're not as easy to pop out as they used to be, which I guess isn't a terrible thing. Keeps them safe in the package. And we get the old King out. There he is. See you later. Goodbye. We're going to stick the Macho King off to the side. Let's look at these accessories, and very interesting accessories here. I guess we'll start with this. Or actually, we'll start with Mean Gene's head first. We got Mean Gene's head. We'll put it off to the side. Mean Gene looking good. A familiar face of the early days of the WWE, WWF, I should say. But looking at this, we got Macho's scepter. Now, we've seen this scepter before, but one interesting note here, instead of being lassoed in, it is taped. It's a piece of tape wrapped around here, put in his hand. That's pretty genius, actually. So that does cover up, but I have not seen that, I don't think, in our Elite so far, using tape to keep the scepter in. But it is a nice bronzish, kind of goldish scepter, I guess more bronze maybe. A nice purple ball at the end. Oh, we'll never forget what he did to Ultimate Warrior with this very scepter. I'll never forget it. Never forget it. But there it is. Looking good. We've seen that before, I believe. We'll do some Macho comparisons later in this video, so stay tuned for that. Of course, you get the Macho crown. Beautiful here. The jewel or the ruby, whatever it is, in purple matches the scepter. Looks really good. You got Macho on the crown. Very, very good. Got to have the crown with the old Macho Man. We do get two hands with him. You get the finger point and the open hand, the exact opposite of over here. I don't think you need two finger points. Give us one fist. Old Macho Man, he was going to cock back that fist. We know how he did it. Would have liked to seen a fist with Macho Man, but I'm a broken record at this point. You guys know I want a fist with every single figure I get. At least one. At least one. Then we get down to the old Macho King right here, and he does have his Macho King sunglasses. They are removable. We've seen this Macho head before. It's good. I think we all know it's Macho Man when we see it, especially with the glasses on. It becomes Macho all day. Nice yellow glasses here. Got the kind of jewels and stuff. Very sparkly. Looking good. Just slides into his head very, very easily. Very good. You can always do some Macho changes too with all these Ultimate Edition Machos and the easy changing of the heads on Elites now. You can mix and match, find your perfect head. You guys know me though, I'm such a purist. I don't mix these things around too much. But some of you guys could get really creative with your Macho Kings. Let's walk through the articulation first on this one. Arms go all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. I'm here for that all day long. Hands removable, of course, back and forth. Really nice hands on this one. I do like Macho with the finger going up like this. You know, he was always sticking that one finger up. We know Macho, of course. Got the old ab crunch going on. You got the waist articulation. A little bit of looseness in the legs. Not terrible. You can do the old Macho King splits. You got the thigh cut. You got the double jointed knees. You got the boot cut. You got the ankles back and forth. So it's all our traditional articulation we get here with these Elites. Looking good. The color scheme here is very early 90s. It looks like he walked right out of a Saved by the Bell episode is what he looks like. But he does look good, of course, the Macho King. Macho King went crazy with the colors, and he was also kind of subdued a little bit as King, too, with just purple trunks and the nice gold robe, things like that, if you call that subdued, I guess. But this is definitely good. It's definitely good to get more Macho Kings out there. I'm here for all the Macho Man figures. All the classic guys, you guys know. Like a lot of you guys that watch my channel, we're good. All the Machos, Hogans, Warriors you want to give us, we're in. We're in for it, and I am no different. Got to think this Legend set's going to sell fairly well with Hogan, Macho Man, The Rock, and Dusty. That's a strong heavy hitter lineup. I would think Dusty might be the closest thing to a peg warmer, but I think this will be a good Mania Elite set. I'm going to bet the house right now. I'm going to bet the house. None of these guys are going to have the China syndrome, where we still see China from a couple of years ago still on the shelves. I don't think we're going to see that with any of these guys in this set. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? That's always a good test, of course. And he fits like a glove. He fits perfectly on there. Of course, use discount code Kyle to save yourself 10%. You guys know the drill by now. I'm going to put that crown on him. Interestingly enough, that crown does not fit the best on his head. It is a little bit small. I think it'll stay. There we go. I got it on there. But it does look a little bit small. I think the crown needed to be a little bit bigger for this head. Maybe that's why they didn't put it on in the package, because it might fall off and it does look a little different. But it could have been a hair bigger for this head. I'm going to say that. But I really do like it. I like the crazy wild tape on the forearms. We talked about the Saved by the Bell colors looking really good. Really vibrant. Very early 90s, late 80s coloring. I mean, that's what it just takes you back. Takes you back to WrestleMania 6. Takes you back to the Sky Dome is what it does. But this Macho Man looks really good. And more King Macho Man, the better, if you ask me. And speaking of WrestleMania 6, might as well bust out old Dusty Rhodes. There he is. There it is from the WrestleMania 2023 Elite line. I love the idea of getting the opponents in the same line. We got Hogan and The Rock from their match at 18. And they got WrestleMania 6 right here. I just love that idea. I hope some more of these pay-per-view ones take that same theme. Let's give the guys that had a match together, or gals, let's put them together. And I really like that idea. But there they are together right here. Very, very cool. Put Dusty over there. And of course, we do got other Macho King figures. We got the ringside collectible exclusive. We remember this one for sure. I still say, I feel like next year, I called it this year and I was wrong, but I'm just going to keep saying it every year until it's made. Then I'll say, I told you so, I told you so. I've been calling it every year. But I do feel we'll get a Macho King Ultimate eventually, and I think it will be this one. I guess we'll have to stay tuned. But I think that's an easy layup for the Mattel team. We know Macho Man sells. We need more Ultimates of Macho Man, apparently, because they sell. So I could see this being one of the future Macho Man Ultimate editions. And then we do get another vibrant Macho King there. I believe this is from the Target exclusive line. I do have an aftermarket shirt on him to kind of dress him up a little bit. But once again, you get those crazy, vibrant colors that I absolutely loved on the Macho Man. Definitely speaking the time frame of Macho Man and these colors and stuff, the wild early 90s. Everybody loved the neon. Everybody loved the Zubaz. We know how it went if you lived through it. It was a great time to be alive. Some might say the best time to be alive, but I might be biased. Who knows? But Macho looking really good in this WrestleMania Elite line. Is he going to be my favorite of the wave? We'll have to see. I'm going to have to sleep on it a little bit, compare them all. We'll see. But remember, at the end of the week, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because we're going to rank this entire wave. And I'm going to rank it from my least favorite to my favorite. And we'll also build Mean Gene Okerlund, so you won't want to miss that one there. But what say you about this Macho King? All in, all out, still thinking about it? Do you need another Macho King in your collection? Of course you do, but let me know in the comments down below. And of course, like this video. It always helps the channel when you give it the old thumbs up. You made it this far, you might as well subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell. You don't want to miss a video. We got a lot of videos. Things move really fast on the channel. Watching that notification bell, at least it alerts you to know what is up. If you want to watch it, you can. If you don't have to, but at least that notification bell will help you out. Don't forget about the Patreon where you get this video and tons of other videos much earlier than traditional YouTube. You get bonus content, exclusive videos, giveaways, Q&As. There's all kinds of stuff going on over at the Patreon, so you definitely want to take full advantage of that. Check that out, and it is the best way to support the channel, as you guys know. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com, and you can follow along over on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter and Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the Macho King, I'm Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.